Check out all these fish, guys. You know, I was just thinking the other day, guys, look at these fish. Look how beautifully they're growing up to be. And when you think about it, these fish, they don't concern themselves with things like social pressure. They're not out there worrying about what the next fish thinks about them. And they're growing up beautifully. Let's give them some food real quick. They're just out here living their lives in this pond. They come up and get some food whenever I'm around. And that's it, guys. They're just out here living life, and they're doing a great job at it. You know, guys, I think that there's a lot we can learn from these fish. It really makes you want to take a minute and take a look at how you're living your life and why you do the things you do and why you feel the way you feel. Anyways, guys, let's get to the subject of today's video. If you guys remember in my last fish video, let me show you really quick, see if you guys remember this. There's a bunny right down there. Oh, I got scared. Hey, what's up, fish? Look at these clean fish tanks. I just cleaned them yesterday. So many fry. There's so many. But anyways, AQUAMIGOS, if you guys remember this part from my last fish video, check it out. I just ordered something from Home Depot just to prove it. There it is. And in the comments below, guys, take your best guess at what I ordered. I don't think I've dropped any hints. So guys, in my last fish video, I was talking about how I ordered something from Home Depot and it was getting shipped to the store. I got this nifty little email right here saying that my order is ready and I can go pick it up today. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Alright guys, here I am. I got it in the back seat right there. I was getting a little nervous. I thought it wasn't going to fit in my car, but luckily it fit in the back. This is a 35 gallon pond, like pre-molded pond liner, and I'm going to use it kind of like a, what's called, like a patio bowl kind of deal. So I'll give you guys a better look when we get home, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like when I saw the pictures online, it didn't really look that big, but I'm glad that in person it does look like it's a pretty good size. Alright guys, so I'm back home now. This is the new mini pond right behind me. Check it out. Let's take a look at it. So here it is, guys. Let's go ahead and measure how big this thing is real quick. Alright guys, so lengthwise we're at almost 39 inches, and then let's see how deep it is. Of course it's not as wide at the bottom. This is like the top. It looks like we're at like roughly like just under 16 inches deep, roughly 22 inches wide at the bottom. So I'm not 100% sure where I'm going to put this yet. As you can see, we have the pool pond over there. I bought another extension cord. Let me get that real quick. It's 50 feet long. So I'm going to lay it out real quick and see like what possibilities I have as to like where I can put this thing, because I do need to like power like an extension cord to power like the filter that I'm going to have on this. As for the filter that I'm going to use on that, I'm not going to use like an actual pond pump. I'm going to use the filter that I've been using on my quarantine aquarium tub. If you guys have been following my videos, you probably have seen this one before. This is the filter right here. This is the one I was using on my quarantine tank for like some of my goldfish and stuff. As you can see, I need to sterilize this before I use it. And this thing can actually filter up to 40 gallons of water, so it should be perfect for this little pond. Although one thing that I may do to that filter is I may modify it so I can fit more like, so I can like have a little compartment where I could fill more stuff for like beneficial bacteria to grow onto. I'm kind of thinking of like building almost like a spillway to the front of that filter and like just putting a bunch of lava rock in there to like add additional filtration, since this is going to be like an actual like outdoor pond. So I think right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and lay out this extension cable and I'm gonna see exactly like what kind of possibilities I have with where I can place this pond. And I'm starting to realize this is probably gonna be like a 2-day kind of video. I'm probably not gonna be able to finish this whole thing in this video today because it is already a little later in the day. So guys, what I'm thinking is I'll have the cable plugged in here, and then I could have the cable running along this part of the wall right there so that you don't see it all the way along there. And then the actual patio bowl pond thing could be somewhere in this area. And it does get a lot of shade here. I would like it to get a little bit of sun during the day. So I'm gonna wait to see tomorrow, like if any sun comes through, because there is this open space right here in the bush. So like maybe some sun comes in like this area, but I'll have to wait to see tomorrow because I can't really remember. And of course I want to do that before I fill this thing up with water, because that would make it pretty difficult to move once this thing's filled up with water. It's gonna be pretty heavy. So I already do have some gravel that I'm gonna use for this. Let me show you guys. It's this where are they? It's like pea pebble. Oh, here they are. It's pea pebbles that I bought when I was making my plastic aquarium bin. So I'm gonna use those right there. So I'm gonna wait with this for right now. And what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna make a bleach and water solution that I can use to sterilize this filter over here. Alright guys, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour bleach into this bucket and mix it with water and just leave it in there for a little while, and yeah, that should sterilize it. I also have the filter media in there, the filter cartridge I mean. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use that. I might just throw that away and maybe get a new one, I don't know. But I figured I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, so I just put it in there. So guys, we'll just come back later and see how that's doing, and the rest of this I think unfortunately is gonna have to wait until tomorrow, so I can see like how the sun is during the daytime, and I can finalize my spot for that patio bowl. So guys, I'll talk to you tomorrow. What is up, AQUAMIGOS? How's it going? It is the next day. So as you can see over here, I have my filter that I bleached yesterday. I have it here. It's still like drying out. Once it dries out, that'll be all the bleach evaporated. And over here, I have a leveler and a piece of wood and a shovel. And I'm pretty sure where I'm gonna put this is back here. I'm gonna put it back here in this kind of corner, like pretty much like right there. I'm gonna put it like right there, and I'm gonna trim like some of these bushes right here. This area will receive sunlight in the morning, like early in the morning, because the sun comes up from over there. And then a little bit of sunlight comes through here. But what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna trim some of these bushes away, and I'm gonna dig it into the ground a little bit and make sure it's leveled and everything, so that like the water is like at an even level all the way around. I also got to take these stickers out, and I'll go ahead and tuck the rest of the wire behind this wall right here to have it hidden. All right guys, let's go ahead and get started. Check it out guys, it's almost perfect. Got the bubble right in the middle. And on the other side, it's almost in the middle. It's barely to the right a little bit. But I mean, that's pretty much perfect. Alright guys, now let's go ahead and wash out some gravel that we could put in there. Alright guys, there we go. We got it filled with water, we got the gravel in, we got it more or less leveled. It looked like when I started filling it up with water, it sank a little bit more into the dirt in the back just from the weight of the water. But for the most part, it's like pretty much leveled. So guys, I still have to clean out the filter a bit more, and I have to go work for a couple hours right now. So when I get back, I will go ahead and finish that. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. What is up, AQUAMIGOS? I am now on my third day of trying to film this video. Last night when I got home from work, it was already too dark to finish this. So it's the next day, and here I am. I'm gonna finish this up today. So I still need to add water conditioner to the new mini pond. By the way, guys, this is the water conditioner I use. Like, it's a pretty big jug. It costs $60. But in the long run, it was totally worth it because you only need to add 1 milliliter of this stuff for every 5 gallons, opposed to this API Goldfish Protect, which I think you need to put like 12 milliliters of this for every 5 gallons. And the reason is that this is just way more concentrated than this stuff. And what I actually did is, this doesn't have any of the API Goldfish Protect in it anymore. I actually put this inside here just because it's easier to carry this around than it is this jug. And then of course I'm gonna have to put in the filter into the mini pond, and then I'm gonna add some of this API Quick Start. This will jumpstart the beneficial bacteria in the filter. And this stuff like really helps. When I started my guppy tank, I added that stuff before I got any of my guppies, and I didn't lose a single guppy. And I'm pretty sure it was because this stuff had the beneficial bacteria needed for the guppies to survive. So I scrubbed the filter so it's like all clean now. And but when I got it wet, I could still smell bleach on it, so I filled this bucket up with like regular tap water. And so I'm just letting it soak again, and then I'm gonna set it out to dry again. And let's go ahead and do this now. At some point, I'm probably gonna need like a net to go over this because it looks like a lot of leaves and stuff are gonna fall in here. Yeah, you guys can see like some sun is actually like still over here, and it's already like, what time is it? And it's already 11 in the morning, so I mean this area does get sunlight in the morning. Alright guys, so I ended up having an idea. I put the filter into this bucket with some dechlorinator, so that should take care of any of the chlorine left in that filter. And yeah, we can go ahead and put it in here now. Alright, there we go guys, got it all set up. Of course, there's still a lot more I'm gonna do to this, but at least we got the basics ready to go. And once again guys, if you guys ever have trouble with like when you start a new tank or getting new fish, and they're like, your new fish are dying in a tank you just set up, this might be something you might want to try. It's called API Quick Start. I'll have a link to it somewhere down in the description below. So guys, if you guys like this video, I'd appreciate it if you went down and gave me a like. That would really help me out. And if you would like to become an AQUAMIGO today, all you have to do is go down and hit that subscribe button, and think about hitting that bell icon so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.